With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the druids from their slumber.
But Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
there is one druid sleeping within them, sister. Furion Stormrage. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
Then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened...
Let us make haste, my sisters. All our hopes rest on Furion's awakening. I heed the voice of Elune.
In position. Make
the
it
goddess
fast.
calls.
Treant may not be.
What is nature's call?
In position.
Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast. In position.
So be it. I heed the voice of Elune.
Treant may not root there. I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
By Elune.
Treant may not root there. Make it fast.
As the goddess wills.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
In position.
Someone threatens
Your
the
building
wilds.
is complete. Speak your mind. Your building is complete. Standing guard. In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Upgrade finished. Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind. Treant may not root them. In position. Speak your
Someone
mind.
threatens the wilds.
I
heed the
sworn
voice
to
of Elune.
avenge. In position.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Loktarogar! For what sheep thrall!
Are we being invaded?
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds.
In position. Make it
I heed the
fast.
voice of Elune. Someone
Standing
threatens the
guard.
wilds.
Research finished. In position. Make it
Your
fast.
building is the
complete.
goddess calls.
Speak
I
your
heed
mind.
the voice
Building
of
is
Elune.
complete. In
The goddess
position.
calls.
Make it fast. In position. Your building is complete.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Research finished. Your building is complete. Speak your
Someone
mind.
threatens the wilds. So be
Standing
it,
guard.
as the goddess wills.
Speak
I
your
heed the
mind.
voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
Is there trouble?
Standing guard.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Your building is complete. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Research finished. Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds.
In position.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
Our warriors have
Research
engaged
finished.
the enemy. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. I am sworn to avenge.
So be it.
Make
I
it
heed the
fast.
voice of
The
Elune.
great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
I am sworn
I
to
heed the
avenge.
voice of Elune.
Waiting
Someone
on you.
threatens
Make
the
it
wilds.
fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Making trails.
The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
Are we being invaded?
As the goddess wills. God is the light of my path.
Hi! Gladly. I'm game. Gladly.
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Research finished.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
As the goddess wills. Someone
Are we being
threatens the wild.
invaded?
The
Making
goddess
trails.
calls.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
Someone
What is
threatens
nature's
the
call?
wild. I heed the voice of
Speak
Elune.
your
Is there
mind.
trouble? Ah, the great outdoors.
Usher
Goddess,
forward.
light my
What is
path.
nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild.
Standing guard.
Hi! Gladly. Are we being invaded? Is there trouble?
Usher
Glad.
Thorum. I heed
What
the
is
voice
nature's
of Elune.
call? Priestess, the undead draw near the Barrow Den. Shondo Stormrage will be defenseless. What is
Goddess,
nature's call?
light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors. Are we
Usher
being
Thorum.
invaded?
Speak your mind.
By
Hi.
Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Usher Thorum.
Hi! Ah, the great
Make it
outdoors.
I heed the voice
What
of
is
Elune.
nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Goddess, light my path.
Usher Thorum.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess
Ah,
calls.
the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice
Hi.
of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Are we being invaded?
Usher Thorum. I heed the voice of Elune.
The hunt is on.
Usher
What
Thorum.
is nature's call? Is it coming?
Goddess,
I'm
light
game.
my path.
Making trade. Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
I'm game.
Standing guard. Speak your mind.
Is there trouble? Are we being invaded? Making trade. For the truth.
I heed the voice of
Hi.
Elune. The goddess calls. Usher Thorum.
Are we being invaded? Ah, the great
I heed the
outdoors.
voice of Elune.
What is nature's call?
Usher Thorum.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens
Taste
the
my
wilds.
spear.
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Hi!
Someone threatens the
Are we
wilds.
being invaded?
By
What is
Elune.
nature's call? Ah, the great outdoors. What is nature's call? Aim
I heed the
deadly.
voice of Elune.
I sworn to avenge.
Usher Thorum.
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls. So be it.
Standing guard.
Are we being
I heed the
invaded?
voice of Elune.
What is nature's call? Ah, the great outdoors.
Usher Thorum.
I sworn to avenge. Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
Priestess, the undead have nearly reached the Barrow Den. You must hurry and recover the horn.
The goddess calls.
Hi!
Our warriors have
Ashrathorama.
engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild.
Is there trouble? Ah, the grey-out
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess
What is
calls.
nature's call?
I heed the
Are we
voice
being invaded?
immediately. Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
These elves are stronger than we thought.
I heed the voice of Illumina.
God,
By
God,
enemy.
light my path.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of
Is there
Illumina.
trouble?
Our warriors
Ashrathorama.
have engaged the enemy.
Someone
What is
threatens the
nature's
wild.
For Kalimdor!
Ashrathorama. By Illumina. As the goddess wills. By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun.
Hi! What is nature's call?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathorama. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Light my path.
I heed the
Goddess,
voice.
Hi!
path. Our warriors have engaged the
Someone
enemy.
threatens the wild.
Glad.
Goddess calls.
In the name of Cenarius!
With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elun we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
There is one druid sleeping within them, sister. Furion Stormrage. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awake...
Let us make haste, my sisters. All our hopes rest on Furion's awakening.
Standing
Ashrathorama.
guard.
Your move.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elun.
What is nature's call?
Waiting on
Ashrathorama.
you.
What is
The
nature's
goddess
call?
calls.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds.
What is nature's
The
call?
goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Insufficient gold.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
The goddess
Are we
calls.
being invaded?
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately,
Is there trouble?
the goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Is there trouble?
Make it fast. Absolutely.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed
Our
the voice
warriors
of
have
Elun.
engaged the enemy.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elun. goddess calls.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Someone
What
threatens
is
the
nature's
wilds.
call? Are we being invaded?
I heed the
Hi!
voice of Elune.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being
The goddess
invaded?
calls. I heed the voice
Is
of
there
Elune.
trouble?
So
Hi!
be it, as the goddess wills. So
Is
be
there
it.
trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
help you?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hello?
I heed the
What
voice
is
of
nature's
Elune.
call? Are we being
Someone
invaded?
threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Insufficient gold. Research finished. Insufficient gold. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
Research finished. Insufficient gold.
Loktarogar! For what sheep thrall!
Standing guard. I shall not fail. Your building is complete. Finished.
Are we being invaded?
We can't build there. Please do not.
I heed the voice
there
of
trouble?
Elune. Someone
What is
threatens the
nature's
wilds.
call?
I heed the
Is
voice
there
of
trouble?
Elune.
Research finished. Your building is complete.
The goddess
What
calls.
is nature's call?
I heed the voice
Are we
of
being
Elune.
invaded?
Goddess, light my path. Research finished.
Someone threatens the wild.
In your
position.
building is complete.
Hide!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
I heed
Is
the
there
voice
trouble?
of Elune.
For the trees. Ah, the great
Are
outdoors.
we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess
Hi.
calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess,
light
is
my
there trouble?
path. Are we being invaded?
Making trails.
Someone threatens the wild.
Speak your mind.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
We can't build there.
Ah, the
We can't
great
build there.
outdoors.
We can't build there. Our sacred grove is being
Someone
desecrated.
threatens the wild.
What is
Ashrathoraman.
nature's call?
We can't build there.
Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Immediately.
Hi!
Your building is complete. I am sworn to avenge. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is there
The
trouble?
goddess calls. I heed
What
the
is
voice
nature's
of Elune.
call?
By
Is there
Elune.
trouble? What is nature's
Is there
call?
trouble?
Someone threatens
Are we
the
being
wild.
invaded?
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble? Speak
Someone
your mind.
threatens the
Gladly.
wild.
Priestess, the undead draw near the Barrow Den. Shando Stormrage will be defenseless.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens
What
the
is
wild.
nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
What
Ashrathoraman.
is nature's call?
Your building is complete.
Is there trouble? I'm game. What is nature's call? Is there trouble?
So be
For the trees.
someone
What is
threatens
nature's
the
call?
wild. The goddess calls.
Is there trouble? Gladly.
I heed the voice of
Hi!
Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess,
Are
light
we
my
being
path.
invaded? What is nature's
The
call?
goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wild.
These elves are stronger than we thought.
The goddess calls.
What is
I
nature's
heed the
call?
voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice
Is
of
there
Elune.
trouble?
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
By Elune. I heed the voice
Hi.
of Elune. Ashtoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Goddess, light my path.
Ashtoraman.
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the
The
enemy.
goddess
Are we
calls.
being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
Anudora!
Is there trouble?
Great outdoors.
Goddess, light my goddess, light my path.
Ashtoraman.
Are we being invaded?
Someone
Is
threatens the wild. The
Speak your
goddess
mind.
calls.
Hi!
Great outdoors.
Ashtoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Goddess, light my
What is
path.
nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
Our warriors.
Priestess, the undead have nearly reached the Barrow Den. You must hurry and recover the horn.
I heed the voice
Hi.
of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
The
Insufficient
goddess
gold.
calls.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds. As
Are
the
we being
goddess
invaded?
wills.
In position.
I heed the voice of
Our
Elune.
warriors
Hi.
have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Goddess, light my path.
Ashtoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's
The
call?
goddess calls.
I'm game.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashtoraman.
None shall
Our warriors have
Is there
engaged.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wild.
Goddess, light my path. Light my
The goddess calls. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. At last, the horn of Cenarius. Now we can awaken Furion.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past.